And Frank, what can you tell us about Wolf Creek?
Well, it's a mesmerizing layout. You can see from above, Rich, in amongst all these sort of canyon areas.
Yeah, did they say this
I've
was
never really seen a golf course like this. It's like Disneyland for the golfers. It's phenomenal, and each hole has a totally different look. It's hard to imagine you can build a golf course in an area like this.
Picking him up live now at the 10th. Has not been a stellar performance to this point, but Frank, not too bad.
When you consider 4-round events, Rich, you're going to have a period where there's a little lull. As long as you can minimize the damage over the course of 4 days, it turns out all right.
Beautiful looking shot right here. Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Right down the center.
This one with full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Looking to keep it going here, Frank.
Yeah, another example of things just working as they should.
Let's see if I can dunk this. Let's see. What do we got here?
Strong winds continue to be a factor. Frank, I know you've played all over the world. How much did you enjoy the challenge of playing into a stiff breeze?
Well, it was a chance to separate yourself from the rest of the field, Rich. Just like these conditions we're seeing right now. You've really got to be smart. Pick the right shot. If you get too aggressive on a day like today, you'll pay.
See how close that was?
Club selection.
Burnt edges.
Oh, it's imperative today.
Take an extra club or two, choke down.
Very much so.
So into the top 15 on the leaderboard with that birdie. A few more, and who knows, maybe top 10 or top 5. Frank, another really
Gonna try and do a full tournament all 4 days.
Rich, remember that book, Dead Solid Perfect? This is what this hole's all about, because you must hit that tee shot solid. You've got to carry all the trouble in front of you, and remind yourself too, there's enough green grass down there. Not necessarily green, but green grass around there. A good shot safely on the putting surface here, and this green's not too severe, but this is a fun par 3 just to look at, or even at least experience.
Bunny rabbits just running around up down there.
Safely on deck.
That is impressive. Hit every single green in regulation today. Well done. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
These putts always confuse me.
Man,
adjusted too much.
Pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. So a tester from 4 feet.
Delay swing, 1%. Oh well.
Nice par to remain 1 under.
Got 3 more days to make up. So, Bay. That is someone's last name.
Par 3 to a par 5 here at the 12th. It measures 560 yards. A sweeping dog leg left, and there is some trouble down that left side.
This is a scary tee shot. There's no two ways about it, Rich. You've got to get the ball in play, because you can really rack up a good score here. That water very much in play. Doesn't matter what club you decide to hit off the tee. 560 yards actually is reachable, believe it or not. But you've got to get it on the fairway. You don't really have to be too brave and try and take too much over there. The other thing, too, to consider about is this green is nearly half the length of an NFL football field. It's 55 yards from the front of this green to the back of the green.
Frankie's cranking it and banking it. Giant drives, a boatload of birdies. What a round.
Yeah, these are the days you just dream for. We know golf's not that easy. But on a day like today, savor it and just keep going. Keep doing it.
That is shouldn't be a problem here.
What's up?
As it wrong, 3 under for the round.
Hold on, the fucking crowd is going crazy. I just made a long putt. Hold on. Yeah, I know, long putt. I'm not slam dunking yet.
Freak and Frank, anyone can say, "Oh, I'm going to take this one over the trees," but very few can stand.
So what's going on?
I'm flying this baby clear over the mountains.
Yeah, if you take the direct route,
All right.
obviously it's going to be much shorter than the 300.
You proved that you're not a little kid. It must be that baby.
Right. So the direct line, well, I don't want to tell you the exact yardage because it might give you too much of a clue, but it might be worth taking. It's going to be a blind tee shot, though, and you're not quite sure on the outcome.
Put some side spin. Oh,
Long
good.
drive, but a bad lie.
Wicket.
Yep.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
Right. Oh, I didn't even hit the pen.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful.
If I remember, this green's fucked up.
Been pretty good all day from this distance. Just
Well, then don't watch me if you don't want to watch golf. I'm talking to Uggs. I don't just play fucking Black Ops there, Uggs. Uggs, you're white. You should be into golf. Oh, I fucking went past it.
Did a nice job with that putt. Good read, good speed.
Oh, you down there in Arkansas.
10-foot putt.
Where you stick your fucking hand in a goddamn hole and you call that a fucking sport. Fucking noodling and shit. Fuck that. Do not catch me sticking my hand in no hole for nothing.
He'll have this for bogey. This to surrender. Only one shot.
He's talking about.
-2 for the day.
Okay, well, I guess Rory McILroy can put his wallet on top of you and crush you. Oh, he's a young guy. Sorry, he's not old.
What a beautiful hole.
It is, and it's a beautiful view. You see everything from the top of that tee there. It's a hole that keeps bending to the left. There's enough bunkers down the left there to actually take your eye. That's where you got to.
It's called noodling.
On something
Fucking
in the
redneck.
distance, that's a much better line than worrying about that wall of sand down the left side.
Good strike. Good
Oh,
lie.
oh, here he comes.
To attack the pin.
Here he comes. Here comes the redneck.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag.
Redneck.
This is a green light special.
See? See?
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green.
Oh, look at that. That rollback.
Now to the par 3 15th hole here at Wolf Creek. Frank, this is the shortest hole on the course.
And their version of a postage stamp type hole, minus the bunkers on the right side. Green elevated, falls off as you can see down the left side. Club selection is vital, but it is such a short hole. It's very, very tempting, especially when that flag's on the left side, to still go at it. But you miss this green on the left, and you are going to be considerably lower than the level of this green.
This is the first day of the tournament. I got time. Oh, I almost rolled it back in. Damn it.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. Settles in over the putt.
Delayed swing.
Took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3
Back
different
to
angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Doesn't dig into the lead with that par, but Frank, sometimes, and you know this as well as anyone, you just have to kind of maintain your footing out there. So that concludes round 1. Frank, what's the mindset after this first day?
Well, the important thing is just try and play smart, get a feel for the golf course. That's what you try and do on the opening round. And now that the players have seen it, we should see some better scores tomorrow.
What? Sure. What's up? No, that's not knowing something. That's you trying to tell me something. Okay, I'll get right on it. I'll get right on it.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour.
You see, I'm getting right on it right now. Second round. All right.
Today is second round coverage of the Tiburon Championship. Frank, standing on the 6th tee and looking out at this golf course, I can't help but think that if you hit it offline here, you're going to be playing golf with the Billy Goats.
Yeah, you might actually turn into a Billy Goat come the end of the day. That's for sure. The huge elevation change.
Crap, that's a messed up drive.
It is a dog leg to the right. Not really a driver unless you want to sort of bring that creek into play, that little stream that cuts across. Second shot, a little bit uphill. Those bunkers are really where you shouldn't go. You all know that. And this green is anything other than flat. A fun-looking hole, too, and a fun hole to play.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. These putts keep the round together.
Oh, what the hell?
Misses. Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for
Go home, caddy. You're drunk.
Little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
Did the job right there. Frank, a very short par 4 here at the 7th, but not one you're going to try to hit off the tee.
No, unless you can fly the ball sort of 300 yards on the nose and stop it within sort of 5 or 6 yards, it's really too risky. This green is not very deep, just sort of 10 or 15 yards in depth. It's just a layup hole, but layup hole it simply doesn't mean grab a club and hit it down the fairway. The best way to play it is to try and hit the ball right on the number. And where I mean by number, I mean the full shot yardage for your second shot, even if that only is a sand eye. This is definitely not going down the fairway.
It doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough. We moved that one out.
Hello.
He is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
Second shot.
Hey, what's up, Clutch? How you doing?
Generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. And getting ready for the putt. Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. Frank, this is the kind of hole
What game?
Drop a bag of balls and just have fun. Hit it all day long as if you were at the range. Unfortunately, you
I've been
only
good,
get one
Clutch.
crack.
What game
You
there,
better be good. This is a
Jerome?
tough hole.
Well, if you find the water, actually, you might get another.
Oh, I got it.
It certainly is a tough hole, though, Rich. The stream going all the way down the left-hand side, and that wraps right around the left and behind the screen.
That's good to hear there,
That tee
Clutch.
shot, well, it certainly makes you think about that tee shot while you're on the tee. Prudent play, aim for the right edge of the green. There's nothing wrong if you just miss the green on the right, but miss the green by a yard on the left, you pay a very steep price.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man.
So Fat Man said that you guys are doing
That never deviated off
the challenges this weekend, Clutch.
Came away with par in the previous round.
Nice, nice. Good to hear you got a new mic.
Right there, Frank.
Oh, time to get another cup of coffee. Things are heating up.
Stepping up to the shot here at the 9th. It's a par 4, 390 yards.
It is anything other than straight off the tee because of all these sort of undulations and curvature on the fairway. You'd think well bunkered, but the last bunker on the right side there, longer hitters, they can nearly fly that, just over 300 yards. Either that, shorter hitter, just play to that fat area of the green. That'll be sort of some, 270 yards. That will take all the water out of play into a green that slopes back at you. So very good chance, even with a wedge in hand, to get the ball close.
I need to get a PlayStation 4.
Good contact, good result.
That's why we have the Fat Man and his group on PlayStation.
It is sitting up like it's teed up.
If I had the money, I'd get a PlayStation, but
Very long.
I gotta start playing PC games, so the Gaming for Veterans is on PC as well.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Strong approach shot here at the 9th. Good opportunity to finish this side with a birdie. He has a birdie opportunity here.
Given the situation, Rich, things so tight at the top. Very, very good birdie.
That was huge right there. Still with a great chance to come away with this title. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Excellent looking shot here. Nothing to argue about there. Right in the fairway. Right in the fairway. And 180 yards from here. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Made par yesterday. This one for birdie.
What the hell is going on?
Almost made it.
Huh? There's just something going on with the game.
So, hanging in down the stretch with a par.
Well, Rich, 2 rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still a long ways to go in this tournament. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Tiburon Championship. Frank, it's just amazing what can be done today. Where you can build golf courses. On the moon? I mean, that's what this looks like here at Wolf Creek in Mesquite, Nevada.
And obviously it's an experience, too, that has to be played before you can thoroughly enjoy it. Because you just wouldn't think this is possible. If someone said you can come out to the middle of the desert and you can play a phenomenal golf course, you'd say it's not possible. But as these holes intertwine around in the canyon area, just wonderful vistas, huge changes in elevations. Really, it's just a fun adventure.
Well, this is going to be an interesting day. The wind is howling, or as they would say in Scotland, just a wee breeze.
All right.
Nice.
Looks good.
Welcome to the channel, viewers.
Now the approach here at the fourth, Frank.
Just a short iron really is all that's required across this green. You can see it has a raised front, but this is more like trying to parachute a shot onto the green there. And should really be looking at a birdie opportunity there. Not much wind. Remember, you're playing in the thin air, so just judging that distance. Safely on deck.
That was a beauty, a real beauty. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Continuing to play outstanding golf. under par for the tournament with the birdie. We're in the desert, partner. I need water.
You're going to get it here, Rich. Par 5 second hole's got a nice stream that runs down the left side, as well as cutting the fairway. There's a crop of some 3 bunkers down that right side. I want to avoid that, but yeah, Rich, this hole isn't too long. Under 500 yards, not even going to play that long, so very reachable.
Always makes the hole easier, playing it from the fairway. This could be a huge momentum swing here, Frank.
Yeah, one more good swing, and he's going to have an eagle putt coming up. I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but that is well on the cards.
That is just an outstanding shot right there. And now a chance for an eagle. Not a gimme, but well within his range. You can't leave an eagle putt short.
Now listen, anytime I left it short, I didn't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody you left it short.
All right, I won't say anything. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament. Frank, here at the 6th, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee?
Got to be careful here for the longer hitters, Rich. Driver actually might be too much. That stream that we just saw at the par 5 fifth hole, it also comes across here. So something that lands short of that, which is in the vicinity of 280, 290 yards. That's the key. From there, well, you're not going to have too much more in, sort of 140, 150 yards in. It is a dog leg right, but find that fairway there. Second shot played just a fraction uphill. And this green, it's got more humps and hollows in it. It's to be expected, though. This course is absolutely crazy.
Frank, on an uphill shot like this one, did you do anything differently in terms of your setup over the ball?
Yeah, I made sure the ball wasn't too far forward, because on an uphill shot, there's always a struggle to get all your weight going forward.
Slam dunk. What are you doing, kid?
Now under the par 4 7th hole. Is this a reachable par 4, Frank?
Distance-wise, you would think so, but the designer has done something to avoid that, and it's put all this water in front of the green. It would take a mammoth tee shot, and that's something like 300 yards through the air if you're going to try and even drive this green. Is the risk worth it? Well, if you're just playing with your friends, maybe it is. Otherwise, you just lay it up, just past those those bunkers on the right and the left. Get it down there on the flat. A little pitch, you would think is simple, but because of the slope of this fairway, chances are you might not get a flat lie, and it's going to make that second shot that much harder.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Par yesterday. Now for birdie. just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds in,
One last round in this tournament.
The trophy when it's all said and done. Great play though up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today it's live final round coverage of the Tiburon Championship. Frank, you played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
Oh, I gotta turn the game volume down. I can't hear you. $150. Nope. Are you watching me right now? I'm 14 under last round.
Oh, I like that.
This is. He's talking through his Connect. No.
I tell you, there's long and long, and that with a little bit of breeze behind, it's long.
He rode the wind there to payday. He's going to have a good look coming up. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. seems to like it. Headed for the back part of the green. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's formality now.
So a tester from 4 feet.
That was close.
Oh,
Looked
crap.
like it was certainly going in.
Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. In for par.
Person in second place, their name is Bay. You got a piece of poop in second place. No, that's what the British people say it means. What? You're my Xbox, bitch. That's what it is. I'm 32 years old. What's the problem? Wait till you start. I don't know, probably 16, 17. Not old enough to buy this game.
Making it look easy at this point. Another beautiful approach shot. These putts keep the round together.
What?
Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lives like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Slam dunk again. Dang, this hole.
Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my idol.
Looks like Rory McILroy sticking the follow through.
Upgrade that shit. What's your speed?
Down the middle. Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yep, you need faster.
Reach too. And Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
Okay.
Look, everybody wants to post a good low number, but a good score at Wolf Creek is really relative because this is a true desert canyon golf course. It is rated as the third hardest golf course in America by the United States Golf Association.
Yeah, that's the slope rating that you're referring to. It has a slope rating of 154, which sort of measures in all the undulations. So, needless to say, you don't get too many flat putts, or actually relatively flat shots either.
Oh, what
Wolf
the
Creek,
hell?
but, the thing about it, the golf course
Welcome to the stream, viewers.
fits in with
Playing a little bit of a
come to the desert with all these changes in
golf
elevation,
tournament.
expect to play.
We're gonna switch over to some Black Ops 3.
Previous round, this time it's for birdie.
Yeah, I need to get El Gato. No, it's not 200 bucks. I think I saw it was like 80 bucks. 80, 90 bucks at Best Buy. Most likely. What? Was expensive. They already priced it out. Total, everything put together, would be about 1,400. And that's the cheap side. Yeah, that's the cheap side. My fiance got me my monitor I'm gaming on, so that's one piece out of the way, but yeah, I'm not. No, I'm gaming at a desk right now. 27-inch. Oh.
Pretty good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
It's that sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
You don't want to let this one get away. This
My monitor, because it's a gaming monitor. Yeah, I know. I gotta feed you guys after I'm done this tournament.
That's why you play the game, to stack up the wins. Great effort right there.
Oh, dog